Hello everyone, welcome to Microbiology Lab. My name is Dr. Karen Stansel and I will be your instructor for this online course. In this orientation video, I want to just introduce you to the course, tell you about some of the course policies and the way that the course is set up, and then also show you around the Moodle website so that you'll be familiar with what's expected and where you need to go to complete your assignments. So first off, this is a companion lab that goes along with BIOL2120. So that's the lecture course. In that course, you'll be learning about microbes, so organisms that are really too tiny to view with the naked eye. And then in this course, we're going to look at a variety of techniques that we can use to investigate microbes in a laboratory. So to do this, we will be using some online simulations, and I'll show you how to get to those. Okay, but just looking at our website here in the introduction to the course, you will find this orientation video. Definitely take a look at it, watch it the full way through so that you're familiar with just everything that's expected of you so that you can get off to the best possible start this term. And then scrolling down a little bit further, there's a link to the course syllabus. I'm going to let you read that on your own, but I do want to point out the schedule of the course right here. Now this schedule, I encourage you to print this out and hang it somewhere that you're going to be able to refer to it often. You can also take the due dates and transfer those into a personal calendar if that's going to help you to keep up with them. But successful students are going to complete all course assignments. Note that each week there's really just a couple assignments that are due, and they're going to be due at the end of the week, which is going to be Friday night for us. Now, there's no reason why you can't submit these assignments earlier in the week, and I definitely encourage you to do that if you know that you've got some other things coming up, like a long work schedule later towards the end of the week. Okay, so you can see on this schedule that we've got some labs, we've got some exams, and then there's a few discussion assignments mixed in here as well. Now, going back to Moodle, I will be posting weekly announcements for the course in Moodle. Definitely sign up for notifications so that you can be sure that you get these announcements. And then also, if I have other information that I need to communicate to you, I will be posting it in Moodle. So again, just make sure that you're checking in often so that you don't miss anything. Now, for our labs this term, most of the laboratory simulations that we're going to be doing are going to be completed through a company called Labster. So this is a website that does require paid access. This is approximately $60 for an account for the term, and it's important that you make arrangements to be able to pay for that access. There is going to be a short trial period at the beginning of the term, so that if you are waiting on financial aid funds, you will be able to complete a couple of labs before payment is going to be required. But again, make sure that you are prepared to pay for that, because as soon as the trial period ends, you will have to pay for it or you won't be able to complete the required labs. And in that case, I can't extend the deadlines on those for you so that you can complete them at whatever time you're able to get the funds for the program. Okay, so when you register for this and pay for this, the easiest way to do this is going to be when you click on the first lab to actually do it. So when you click on the first lab, it's going to provide you with a prompt that you can actually go through and actually complete your payment. Okay, so that's how we're going to be completing most of our labs. There will also be a few other labs that we complete through various simulations online that do not require paid access, and those will be directed later in the term. All right, so if we just look at the first week of the class, I just want to look at this first one so that you're familiar with the general setup of each week. Each week we're doing different labs, but again, the setup is going to be the same. The course is divided into 15 weeks. Each week's content is going to open up on Saturday, and then you will have until Friday night to get it completed and submitted. So that's 11:59 p.m. on Friday, and you can certainly submit earlier in the week if you want, and that is going to be encouraged. Okay, so the week is going to start off with a brief introduction, and then you can see exactly what assignments you need to submit that week. Now, for the first week, it's going to be a syllabus quiz. This syllabus quiz is your show activity for the course. You can take it as many times as you like, but you do need to get or score 100% on that. The sooner you complete that, the sooner I can get your attendance marked as show for the course. Okay, we also have a lab that's due this first week. It's on lab safety, and this is going to be again through Labster. So you've got a link for your syllabus quiz. There is a short video here. This video is about 5 minutes. So each week you may have a couple videos or some other quick explanation on the topic that you're going to be investigating in the lab that week. So this is lab safety. That's going to be what this little video is about. Again, it's about 5 minutes in length. I encourage you to take some quick notes when you do watch these videos. The content in any information presented in the videos and the lab itself is fair game for any exams that we do have. So that would be one reason why you do want to take some quick notes as you're going through these. And then we have the link for the lab itself. So if we click on this, it will take you directly to Labster. If you haven't registered, it's going to ask you to register, or it's going to tell you you have access until this period of time and then you must pay. Again, there's a short trial period at the very beginning. Okay, but once you're all set up, then when you click on that link, it's going to bring up the lab that you need to complete. So I'm just going to hit here, restart from the beginning. It does take a little bit of time to load the simulations themselves, so be patient, please. It will load. It just may take a few moments, and you can see that it's taking a little bit of time here to load as well. And if you want to walk away from the computer and come back in 5 minutes, then it should be loaded for you, and I wouldn't expect that you have any issues after that. Now, with these simulations, you do need to use a computer. You can't really complete these on a phone or a tablet, so please make arrangements to have a computer to complete these assignments on. Once the simulation does load, it's going to have audio that goes along with it, and it will be a simulation where it's directing you exactly as to what you need to click. It's going to ask you some questions as you move throughout it, some multiple choice questions, and you will be answering those. Your grade on the lab activities themselves is going to be based on your performance in that simulation. So whether you're getting the questions correct or incorrect along the way. And at the very end, it's going to give you a grade. Now, if you would like to repeat the simulation for a better grade, you can do that. So you can actually complete these as many times as you want until the timeline expires, so until the deadline. Then you won't be able to complete it anymore. Keep that in mind if you're wanting to improve your grade. Again, you can take them multiple times to get a higher score on them. Another thing to keep in mind is that these simulations themselves, these are not 10-minute simulations. They're going to take you a period of time, so maybe 45 minutes to an hour to actually complete them. You can start them, do half of them, and then come back and resume it later. It will allow you to resume your progress. Okay, so once it has loaded, you would just hit the start button and it would guide you through that. So each week you will have simulations. If you just click the links in Moodle, it will open up the simulations, and once you've created your account, it will be able to actually pull those grades directly into Moodle so that you can see your grades in the course gradebook. Now, at any time, if you have questions throughout the term, feel free to email me. You can also message me through Moodle. I will respond to your inquiries as quickly as possible. And again, I'm looking forward to a great term. I'm a resource here for you. So reach out if you need help. That's what I'm here for. If you're willing to devote the time throughout the term to getting all of the assignments completed, then there's really no reason that you can't be successful in this course this semester.